Battle of the Supercars at Beale Air Force Base in Northern California. Our matchup of two 500-plus horsepower, tuned European exotics is tied after Paul Tracy piloted his Ferrari F430 to 191 miles per hour in round two's top speed run. Paul's running start on Beale runway 15 is the same speed technique that U2 pilots in Pontiac GH use to catch up with and then guide the notoriously difficult to land U2 to the ground. Evaluating the effectiveness of a supercar for this mission is commander of the 9th Operations Group, Colonel Jeffrey Stout, behind the wheel of our Porsche GT3RS.
We're what's called a chase vehicle, correct?
Correct, mobile chase vehicle. The purpose of the car is to give radio calls to the pilot so he knows how high above the runway he is. I've got the radio. Stuck behind on this side. Not a problem catching him.
Got some acceleration to it then?
I think we left him behind on that one.
I think we did. I'm not going to say how fast we're going, that's classified.
It's a license to steal. We're doing about $1.60. Not a bad machine at all. You see the tail wheel coming down. He's level at 2 feet. He's holding it, he's holding it, he's holding it. And the airplane falls out of the sky.
And you're also being very careful. I noticed not to be directly behind the aircraft.
Right. If we get behind him, we're going to strip the paint off the car.
We don't want that.
We don't want that. Now he's going to reconfigure, flaps her up, and he's about ready to hit the throttle and go back airborne.
That was cool. Copy that. I just saved the free world. This is truly the finest car I've ever driven.
I wonder if Starworks will cut us a deal on a whole fleet of these.
I suspect our GT3RS might prove to be a bit exotic to the Air Force. Of course, it's Tanner Faust's weapon of choice for round 3.
Tanner, it's 1-to-1. You set up a 0 to 100 to 0 competition here. Now, so far, so good. The Porsche's proven to be a little bit quicker out of the hole.
Yeah, you know, the launch with that rear engine, it just squats and goes. The weight on the Porsche is all the way back over the rear tire, so when you hit the brakes, it makes it perfect between all 4 tires. And I think that balance, combined with the Porsche just being badass, is going to make it take down the Ferrari.
We shall see. All 0 to 100 to 0. The Ferrari, though, 100 more pounds you're carrying down here.
It's going to be a close race for sure, but I'm going to let my driving do the talking and let Tanner do all the walking.
Well, Tanner was saying that he's a little bit quicker in the Porsche out of the hole.
I've seen him crawl out of a lot of holes. He's going to be crawling out of a bunch of them here in the future, so get ready.
Oh, you ready?
Gotta get a good start. Here we go.
Tanner, you ready?
Porsche looks up first. They're at 100.
Stop, 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 stop!
Oh, the Ferrari's got him on the brakes.
Damn it!
Looks like you got beat on that one, boys.
Yes, Paul, the results are in. Give this battle to Ferrari.
All 0 to 100 to 0, you finished at 1,029 feet, which was 10 feet shorter than Tanner, who finished at 1,039 feet. Seemed like it was all braking for you.
I tell you what, I was impressed with the Ferrari's brakes, but I had a sequential transmission to get down through the gears.
Tanner getting out ahead of you, didn't Frank?
Nah, don't worry about him. I got him handled.
Tanner, he beat you by 10 feet. We talked about your quickness off the line. What happened?
You know, okay, so we take off. Things are going good. It's a happy sunny day. He's a car length behind. I hit the brakes. Stop, 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 stop! Both feet on the pedals and just could not get it stopped.
Paul says that's all driving.
Whatever. Yeah, hitting the brakes is pretty hard. Tracy.
I'm impressed how competitive our drivers have been. But the Battle of the Supercars Michelin scoreboard tally has Paul's Ferrari leading 2-1 after his 0 to 100 to 0 win in round 3.
Numbers the sidewall of this tire tell us the tire size, aspect ratio, and wheel diameter. But the key is the letter N, or in this case, N0. The N specification means these tires have been optimized by Michelin to improve handling and endurance for this Porsche model. Porsche and Michelin work together to design tires specifically to meet the unique demands of Porsche vehicles, including weight distribution, weight transfer, power, and drivetrain. And two quick reminders: never mix the N numbers, and never mix N-spec tires with non-spec tires, even if they are the same size.
Coming up, the final rounds. It's Tanner and Paul, door to door on the tough Beale Road course.
Just gonna try to get in front and block them.
Paul's strategy has worked before.
Going head to head is going to be a little bit tricky.
It ain't over yet.
Poor Paul, that's got to be so demoralizing.